Hello, this is Gordon Fessick from antiwindowscatalog.com. This is part 4 of safeguarding your Windows 10 Pro PC. Here we begin to investigate the Pro editions of safeguarding. In this case, hopefully, is software restriction policies. Because we're doing a system-wide change, we're going to log on as the admin account. Back in Windows 8, we could use software restriction policies from the group policy editor. Let's see if the same thing is available here. Oh, there we go. We've got App Locker, which is over here. And we got the more traditional SRP, which has been available in Windows since Windows 2000 Professional. Let's see if the same rules hold. I'm going to do a basic SRP, which is deny launching executables in the user space and the user public space. Okay, enforcement will... Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, yeah, these are the original ones. Now, last time I tried this, the environment variables paths didn't work out so hot. We had to use real paths. So let's do a real path. Okay, we'll start with C users. Okay, disallowed by default. Right now we're using the default unrestricted. Anything will run unless there's a rule. So this will take care of C users. There's one more path I have to add. I think that's program data. I can't see it here. Let's enable visibility of that. This is the admin account, so I got no problem turning it on for this. I'm not going to do my daily work in here. Let's try that again. New path rule. See, program data, yeah. Formerly known as the all users profile back in Windows 2000 and Windows XP. Now let's fiddle with our file types. Last time I had to remove a couple of file types or they wouldn't work properly. One of them was shortcut, LNK. Without that, the per user shortcuts wouldn't work. The other one I think I had to remove was internet shortcut. Yeah, here we go. Otherwise, favorites won't work. We're running 64-bit Windows, so DOS program shortcuts, no. We don't need to remove that. I can also add a few things. I can add jar files because I do have Java installed, and jar files can be launched. The other executable type, what else do we have missing in here? Visual Basic scripts were in here, but for some reason PowerShell scripts are not. PS1. VBs are here, but VBS is not. I want to add that. ActionScript. Or JavaScript file. Also, I want to add that. I think that was the list I had last time. Go ahead and leave a comment if I've missed something useful. For instance, if you have Active State Perl installed, you may want to add PL to this. Okay, enforcement. We want to do all software files because a DLL can be opened with run DLL32. We only want the policies to apply to non-admins, since we use non-admin accounts for daily work, and we need to be able to install stuff as the admin, so we want this to apply just to non-admins. We're not using signed software for this, so we'll ignore cert rules. Like it says here, cert rules will take up a lot of time because Windows will verify any signed executables. So we'll ignore that for here. Okay, so I've got the two basic rules. See user, see program data. What else would be good things to block by default? The idea is we only want to allow programs running that are in program files or in the Windows folder. We're just doing the basic stuff though. The basic stuff will prevent the typical drive-by executable, typical drive-by malware. So you go browsing some site, it puts something in the browser cache or the user's temp folder, and it won't run this way. Okay, otherwise without this, a drive-by could stick something in there, use a script exploit to execute it, and then all bets are off. That thing is running and doing whatever it is it wants to do. Okay, with that enabled, I need to restart to have it take effect. Now those installers that I downloaded earlier should fall under this policy. Okay, this is the same behavior that I got back on Windows 8 Pro. So far so good. Let's make sure my usual stuff still behaves. The typical one that fails if you don't get the exceptions right is anything in the accessories folder. But that seems to be fine. Look, Cortana's working properly with this. Let's pretend that this is a PowerShell script. Okay, same thing. Oh yeah, one other really good rule that would have been good to apply. Put a rule for the recycle bin. Yeah, okay, so let me go back and add that rule. Edit, Windows, security, software restriction policies. Okay, new path. We want to deny things from running in the recycle bin. Any more good ideas? Put them in the comments, please. This is just the basic SRP, remember. We'll do the advanced SRP in part 5. So, because we just changed an already active rule, we should not need to restart to have this take effect. Now, let's make sure our installed applications work. This was, well, the previous edition of it was the one I tested last time. Cancel. No, thank you. Seems to be behaving. Where's that project that I made earlier? Okay, let's make a new project, just to speed things along. Okay. Project settings, let's make this 16 by 9. Yes, please do that. High quality, progressive, all the good stuff. Now that we actually got this right, I know just to do a new slideshow straight away. Add slideshow. Add photos. Okay, 16 by 9. Add audio. I'll just use the same one I used last time. Yeah, that's fine. Finish. Okay, let's save this. Safeguard this. And preview. So far, so good. Alright. Burn. We want to make a disk image. This is a virtual machine, right? It looks good. Okay, no complaints. Save. Exit. Exit. Mount. And we'll use VLC to play it. Ta-da, ta-da. Now, also in my first attempts, some of these basic apps wouldn't behave with SRP enabled. But that was because of the path rule that I goofed on. No guests. Why can't we sign in? It's not telling us why. A big ol' nothing with an OK button. Let's check that. Find out what's going on. Make sure this isn't an SRP problem. And run Solitaire as an admin, see if I get the same problem. Hello? A big old OK button. Alright. Let's check that. Let's take those away. We'll put them back if it doesn't make a difference. That's interesting. Let's see if we can find out why. The event viewer will log any SRP violations. So let's take a look at it. What do we got? Okay, Microsoft. What the hell? Okay. Well, that's OneDrive. That doesn't have anything to do with... Alright, I'm gonna want to phone this in, because, like, what the heck? Okay, this was me testing, I get that. Okay, that was also me testing. This was not me testing. This was OneDrive being Borkin. Who am I logged on as? Okay. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. Anyway, I just turned that off, so let me switch back. This better be a bug in this thing. Oh! Nothing to do with SRP, Microsoft. There's something else going on here. Okay, well, let's put that back quickly. Oop, wrong account. Oops. Something's not right, Microsoft. Okay, path rules. Okay, we want program data. Disallowed. We want the users folder disallowed. We want the recycle bin disallowed. Those are all the usual hidey hole places. Okay. Switch back. That is interesting there. Hey, guys. We'll make sure the thing took effect. Whoops, okay, that's correct. Let's try another app. Here, appy. Remote desktop. That's fine. I know because I'm using a internal certificate authority for that. Okay, so we know that's working. Sign out. Okay, any other apps that might give us some trouble? Mail? No, no problem there. Let's update that. Okay, no problem. I'll blank out that particular email in post-processing. Let's try another app. I did install Skype, right? Okay, no problem. Sign in with my Microsoft account. That's fine. Sign in and Skype starts. Welcome to Skype for Windows Desktop. Oh, we'll change that later. Okay. Forgive me as I blank out some personal information out of there. Yeah, I do want to Let's type and don't bug me again. Okay, that's behaving. What else is giving me trouble? Anything? Little edge. No problem. Good old-fashioned browsing. Yes, I do have ad blocking, but not here. Okay, what else could possibly not work? Well, possibly an embedded Java app here. Let's try. Oh, of course. Oh boy, that's the internet speed. Okay. Verify. Out of date Java versions were not uninstalled. Really? Why are you trying to uninstall anything? I don't want, I just want to test. Do I have Java? Verify. I think I hit the wrong one. There we go, that's better. So you can run Java applets in a browser. The browser itself is authorized. It just loads the jar file like any other document. That's fine. Okay, what else can we check? What else can we check? We already checked VLC. I don't have an Xbox. Wonder what this thing's going to do. Whole lot of nothing, apparently. Oh, here we go. Welcome back. Thank you. That is me, and that does look like my gamer score. Huh, it signed me in just fine. Odd behavior. I will not worry about that then if it's working. Any other suggestions? Put them in the comments. Let's see if we can find something that'll break this. I want to find the old Minesweeper app. Did they even do Minesweeper for Windows 10 yet? Oh, here we go. Contains in-app products. Okay. This was something that bugged out in Windows 8 with environment variable-based software restriction policy. When I did hard-coded paths, it behaved a lot better. So let's see how well it behaves now. Seems to be fine. That's me signed in. No complaints. Let's launch something simple. Ah, we know how to play freaking Minesweeper. Okay, I couldn't get this far before. I get this far now, I'm fine. I'm just going to close this. Okay, that's good. There's some issues with OneDrive that I think I'm going to phone in and ask them what the heck they're doing. What I remember from last time is Microsoft does not run personalized apps in the user's profile. It actually sticks them, yeah, here we go, as a special folder just for store apps in the program files folder. So that sorts that out. That way any SRP policy that allows stuff out of program files will still allow Windows Store apps to behave. And speaking of such, let's put an end to this for now and come back to part 5, where we do a disable by default software restriction policy. Catch you then.